Yep.
So, first, before my question, I'm gonna give you a little bit of preface.
Yep.
So, when I was little and Planned Parenthood first came to Aurora, I was probably 10. And I remember marching against it with my church. And then, becoming older, I decided to be pro-choice.
Yeah.
Because you never know the circumstances that people are in. And while I understand it's a horrific thing to think about, and I would personally never get an abortion, but there are people out there who might be getting raped and they might need to get an abortion instead of carrying that seed in their belly. And there are people out here who are too young or, you know, being in an abusive relationship or something like that. So I want you to know that I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
I do believe that every baby is a gift and I wouldn't have an abortion.
Yeah.
But making people feel bad about their decisions, it's already something that they have to live with. Because plenty of ladies who've done that, they hear babies crying and they think what could have been.
Yeah, but
so they have their own guilt that they live by.
You need
and they don't need you to make them feel guilty as well.
Well, no, they've committed murder. You know, they need to acknowledge that they've committed murder.
I'm sure they know, because I'm sure that it hurts them. Because I know plenty of women who've gone through abortion, and it's traumatizing. And they don't need you shouting at them that they're wrong, because they know that it's wrong.
I need to worry more about the victim of the crime instead of the perpetrator of the crime, right?
And what happens to the people who do have this child, and it's in a home that's not good for them, or they get put up for adoption, but they end up in and out of the system their whole life.
That's terrible, and we should try to give them good lives, but we shouldn't murder them, right? We shouldn't murder them ever.
How about you focus on the people who are alive, the kids who are alive and need help?
These children are alive. They're alive in the womb. They are. And you're saying there are certain circumstances in which it's justifiable to murder people, and that's crazy. You're saying that just because your body was violated and raped, now you have the right to murder someone? Just because you're in a difficult situation, now you have the right to murder someone? No.
And you have the right to make people feel guilty because you're God?
Well, people should feel a sense of guilt when they recognize their sin so that they can come to Jesus and be freed from that guilt. I need to let them know the bad part so they know that there's good news. You know, I need to let them know and warn them about their danger so they can escape the danger, right?
And you know what? It puts a lot of women's bodies in danger too, and they have to deal with those. They have to deal with that guilt. Well,
this always destroys a baby's body. You know, you need to, you're not thinking about the victims of this action. This is cold-blooded murder. A real human being is being killed. Innocent human being who's living in the first stages of life, where every human being needs to live. And you're discriminating against them. You're discriminating against them.
I understand your point. All I'm saying is plenty of people live with that guilt, and that's something that I personally wouldn't do, but it's not my choice to tell anybody else.
Do you claim to be a Christian?
I don't claim to be anything.
Well, you should turn to Jesus, ma'am, because you're in rebellion against God.
God's not hateful. You remember that.
God hates sin.